She literally does not like it at all. That was not good, huh, June? Trigger, this is for Louie. You don't even like the string cheese. Okay, guys. Uh-oh. Took my string cheese. Hey, Farm fam. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome to today's video. So I'm really excited for today's video because we are doing a horsey video and we're kind of doing like a challenge. I haven't done something like this in a good while just because we've been vlogging a lot. But I've been seeing a ton of this on TikTok and YouTube about horse owners giving their horses random different fruits, vegetables, food, and seeing if they like it. So what I'm gonna do is basically we're gonna find out which of our horses is the pickiest. So we're gonna tally it up and see which horse will be more willing to eat most of the foods and which horse will be least willing. So right now, before we get started, I want you guys to cast your votes based on what you guys know about my horses, who you guys think will be the least pickiest and who will be the pickiest. So, and that's before I even show you any of the foods, but my guess is gonna be that Blaze will probably be the pickiest and Trigger or Louie will be the least pickiest. I think Cash and June are gonna be like okay with most of them, but we'll see. So here's my bag of different things. So let me show you guys everything we got in this bag for them to try. I tried to get some things that were a little bit different, not like normal apples and carrots that we usually will feed them. So let me show you guys what we got. But if you guys are excited for today's video, if you guys are excited to see who the pickiest eater is, then make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of these videos. And of course, I wish you my post notification shout out. All right, you guys. So let's get started with this taste test challenge. So here's what we have. So I got this bread. So this is a whole wheat bread, and I made sure that everything was safe for horses. So they said bread in moderation. So I think I'm just gonna try to get them to have just a bite. Probably won't try much of this. We'll see. And then string cheese. So we made sure to get like the organic just so it was like better. Again, the internet says that they're safe, but in moderation. So definitely just a bite. We're not giving a horse a whole string cheese. We'll see about that. Next up, I have okra. Fun fact, I absolutely hate okra. I don't know why I don't like the texture, but we'll see if the horses do because on the internet it says that these are really good for horses. Really weird. Next up, one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, I love olives and I love these type of olives. So they're pitted. If you give your horse olives, you need to make sure that they are pitted. So hopefully my horse is like this because I will be really disappointed if they don't. I love olives. Then we have a squash. So we'll see if they like this. The texture is interesting on this squash. So I don't know if they'll like it or not. So up next we have our pickles. So this ties for me with the olives. I love pickles, so I really hope that they like pickles as well. I think this one will take them by surprise because of like the tartness of pickles, so we'll see. And then last but not least, if they don't like anything else, hopefully our safest bet right here is a banana. All right, you guys, well, let's see what they like and don't like. So first up, we're gonna go in with our squash. We're gonna start with Trigger because like I said, I really do think he's gonna be the least pickiest. I wanna start on a good foot here, but there's like this little stem, so I'm gonna break it in half. If I can, let's see if I can break it in half. Oh, sorry. Now he's probably gonna be scared of it. What do you think? Was that good? Oh my goodness. That's the first time he's ever tasted a squash. All right, let's see if he likes it again. Okay, I think he's getting better about the squash, but I will say he tried it. Don't know if he's in love with it, but that's 1 point for Trigger on the squash because I think he's still trying to go for it, but I actually don't think he loves it because he's not really wanting any more. So he's probably not a huge fan of the squash. Now let's try Louie. All right, Louie, will you? Oh no, I don't think he likes it, or was he scared of the camera? Let's see. Oh, okay, that was a good bite. Let's see. Oh, he spit it out. Trigger's like, what are you having there? Back in his mouth again, you guys. He picked it up.
Give him another bite.
You wanna try again? It's still the same squash, Trigger. Louie gets a point as well because he did try it. He's not a fan of it, but still, he gave it a try. So let's move on to June. I'm waiting for the horse that won't even try this at all because clearly the horses aren't in love with it. All right, June, let's see what you think. Guys, if you didn't see my last video with her, where we gave her braids, she's kept them almost all in. She's done really good. So she seems kind of interested. She's kind of putting her nose at it. Will she bite the squash? Oh no, she won't. No points for June. So far with the 3 that we've done, she's the most picky because she will not bite the squash. she does not want the squash. Maybe something else would be more June's forte, but squashes are not. All right, so now it's Blaze's turn. Like I said, we'll see if he takes this because I did say I thought he'd be the pickiest one. We got a fresh squash and we just broke it in half, so we want to give him a fair chance that he's not just not wanting to taste horse saliva, so we'll see. All right, buddy, this is a squash. Would you like some? Wow, okay, he kind of nibbled. Will he take some squash? Okay, we gotta give it to him. Oh my gosh, and he actually ate it. So he gets a point. Will he want more? Doesn't seem like it, but he at least swallowed it. Trigger did swallow the first bite, but didn't want any more. Louis did not swallow it. So good job, Blaze. That took me by surprise. Last but not least, let's see if Cash likes squash. He's very eager for it. He's going for it. He bit it. He's eating it. Does he want more? Okay, guys, I can't believe it. He's going back for more. He likes the squash. I think that's a yes. So we're gonna go ahead and give Cash 2 points because it's not fair that he only gets 1 point like Blaze and Trigger and Louis, because even though they bit it, they are not going back for it again. He absolutely loves it. So right now he is the least pickiest. So he needs 2 points just to prove the fact that that is the case. All right, you guys, next up is the string cheese. I don't know. If they didn't like a squash, I don't know if they're gonna like cheese, but they might. Again, we're gonna try really small bites with this. I don't want them having a lot of cheese and getting upset stomachs, so we'll see what they think. This just grosses me out. I'm not a big string cheese fan, not for me. So Trigger is up first again. Let's see what he thinks about the string cheese. He is so curious about what this is. I don't think he can tell if it's a toy or food. I don't know. He's so skeptical about this piece of cheese. Did he bite it? I think he nicked it, you guys. I think he just got a taste of it. He's going for it again. I don't know, Trigger. We've given you enough chances. Okay, wait a minute. He got some. That is what he thinks about cheese. Oh yeah, it's not for him. I don't know though, but he tried it. So while he thinks about the cheese, we're gonna go ahead and give him 1 point because he wants nothing to do with this cheese now. He's had quite the reaction to it. So we'll move on and go to Louis and see what Louis thinks about cheese. Louis, would you like some string cheese? Trigger, this is for Louis. You don't even like the string cheese. Okay, guys. Uh-oh. He took my string cheese. We're upgrading Trigger to 2 points for the string cheese because he literally went for it and tried to eat the whole thing. So Trigger gets 2 points for the string cheese. Louis gets none. He wants nothing to do with this string cheese, it seems. He literally is like, get it away from me. Don't come near me. So she was the only horse for the squash to not even take a bite of it. So let's see if she will try the string cheese. She's just smelling it. No, she turned her nose up at it. No string cheese for June. She literally does not like it at all. That was not good, huh, June? So 0 points for June. Definitely, we should give her a negative because like she absolutely hated it, but. Next up is Blaze. Do you like cheese? Blaze does not like cheese. He's like, get the cheese away from me. He's scared of the cheese. He wants nothing to do with the cheese. Okay, 0 points for Blaze. He's not a fan of the cheese. Now, this is our least pickiest so far according to our last round. Now we will see what he thinks about the cheese. Uh-oh. He's not doing anything with the cheese. You might be pickier than we thought. Looks like he's also getting 0 points for that. He's not a fan of the cheese. So now that we have a new winner so far, because Trigger has 3 points because he got 2 points for wanting more of the cheese, and then he had 1 point from the squash. He's in second place with 2 points. Louis got got 1 point, Blaze has got 1 point, and June is still down to 0. Next up, we're kind of going back to something normal that the internet says that they love and are really good for them, and this is okra. So let me show you what the inside of okra looks like. Oh, this one doesn't want to break like very good. Okay, so you can kind of see here where this gooiness comes from. So not good to me, but we'll see if the horses like them. Again, starting with Trigger, let's see what he thinks. He's in the lead right now. He's the least pickiest. Let's see, I knew he wouldn't prove me wrong, you guys. I said from the beginning I think he was gonna be the least pickiest. Let's see. Do you like okra? Will you try okra? No, he will not try okra. This is the one that's supposed to be good for you guys. Trigger gets a 0 for the okra because he doesn't want anything to do with it. He's not even lipping it or anything like that. Nope, he's super uninterested. Let's see what Louie thinks. Do you like okra? Oh no, Louie doesn't like okra either. Guys, the okra is seeming to be a bust because these two usually will try it. I don't have high hopes for her. Watch her gobble it down. Nope, she wants nothing to do with the okra. Tickle, tickle, tickle. We need to just start skipping June and passing by her because she clearly doesn't want any of it. All right, over back to these two goofballs who are super preoccupied and messing with each other. Blaze, you want to try the okra? Okay, I guess not. We'll just skip right over here. So they all get 0s off the get, but we're gonna try and see if I can open it and see if they have any interest in it. Open? We'll see. Do either of you want this? What if I lay my hand flat? You think it's a different treat. Still nothing, you guys. Okra is a bust for them. So 0 for the okra, so all the points are still the same. Let's move on to our next one. So I just gave all the horses a treat because I felt like they were just thinking that I was giving them bad stuff after the cheese. So I wanted to give them all a treat from my hand just so they knew. So hopefully this will turn out good for us because now we have the green olives. Come on. It's really good. Trigger, if you just try it, I know you'll like it. I'm so disappointed. I thought he was gonna love the olives. All right, maybe we'll revisit that, but let's see what Louie thinks. I think Louie just had a taste of the olive. He might want more. Oh, Louie's eating it! So horses really like salt, and I'm not saying that's why he likes this. Oh, wow. But these are really high in sodium, so, well, they're not super high, but they are higher. Okay, so Trigger still gets 0 points. Louie definitely has 1 point. We'll see if he wants another or at least goes for another. Okay, so he's starting his head at it, so 1 point for Louie. You know, I'm not too confident with what the mayor wants. She's a very picky girl, clearly. How about an olive? Whoa! Come on, come on. At this point, I'm just forcing her, but I swear she was about to. I really think she thought I had a treat, because like I said, I just gave him one. But she was so close. If you just try it, you realize it's good. There she goes. Oh, she dropped it. Okay, here's another chance. She's just getting angry. Try it, try it. Nope, okay. 0 for June. I almost want to give her half a point, but she didn't really get it. Blaze. He's like, oh, maybe, maybe. No? All right, 0 for Blaze. Okay, Cash ate it. Cash has the olive in his mouth. I think he likes it. So 1 point for Cash so far for the olives, 1 point for Louie. Let's see, is he gonna make it a 2-pointer? You wanna try another one? Who wants the olive? Blaze, are you gonna go for a try? All right, none. He knocked it out of my hand, so he gets 1 point, but still, I think he's creeping right up now to Trigger. They are tied for 3 points each. Next up is this banana. I wanted to switch it up. We've given them a lot of like tart stuff, so maybe something sweet they'll like. Trigger's saying no. So Trigger gets 0 points so far, which I'm really surprised about. He might just be over my shenanigans. Oh, he said no too. I thought they would like this sweet banana. Here goes my banana. The banana is on the floor. Okay.
Now they'll like it.
Yeah, because there's hay on it. It's a hay banana. He doesn't like it. 0 points for Trigger. Try this, Louie. Louie! What will he do with the banana? Nothing! 0 points for Louie! Let's see what June thinks. This one's sweet, Junie. Again, another fail. The banana is striking out. I could have swore that they were gonna like this banana. Oh yeah, he's a banana fan. That was quick, down the hatch. Let's see if Cash wants one. Okay, Blaze gets 2 points. He went for another banana. Cash is not a fan of a banana. All right. Cash gets 0, Blaze gets 2. He's a banana fan. If we didn't know it, now he's like, oh, her finger's a banana. All right, we're switching the order up because I think Trigger is getting a little bit tired of me and tired of being the first one. Maybe there's a lot of pressure. So we're gonna start this way and then we'll go around the barn that way. I have this piece of bread here and I think it's gonna be a hit because he is looking crazy over the bread. I will say this bread smells so good. It's a very good bread. I don't want them to have a lot of it, so I'm gonna just break a piece because it seems like he really likes it. You wanted it so bad, now eat it. He like doesn't know what to do with the bread. He's like, it smells good, but I don't know if I want to eat it. Okay, he has a piece. Oh, he spit it out. It's on the ground. But did he mean to spit it out? We'll see. Apparently he meant to spit it out, but he did try it, so we will give him 1 point for that. All right, buddy. You're up. You've been surprising me. Get you a good... Whoa! I was going to say, we'll get you a good smell of the bread, but he went right for it. Try the bread. Okay. Nice. That was a great example of what it's like to not be a picky eater. I don't want him to have any more bread, so I'm going to see if he would go for... Okay, he got a tiny bit there, so he's going to get 2 points. You've been doing a 2-pointer lately. He's catching up, you guys. He's like, this is how we're going to make him win. I'm going to do 2 points so he doesn't have to eat all the nasty stuff. All right. He's a big bread fan. So the bread is doing really good so far. Let's see now the real test of the bread. June, do you like bread? Smells good. She ate the bread! Finally! She finally ate something. If you have a picky horse, give them Dave's Killer whole wheat bread and they might like it. I don't know how good it is for them. The internet said in small portions, so don't go giving your horse a lot of bread. But it kind of makes sense that they would like it, the grains, the oats, and all that type of stuff. Plus, our horses like when we make them like grainy cakes and stuff like that, so this is a familiar taste for them. So far, 3 for 3. All 3 horses have liked it. Let's see if June would want some more to see if she can rank up to 2 points. Okay, we're gonna go with that she would. I really don't want her to have more bread, but she didn't have anything else, so she can have that little piece. Okay, June gets 2 points. June and Blaze both at 2 points. Cash is at 1 point. We got 2 remaining. Let's see. Bread. Louie likes bread. Oh, but he dropped it. Was that an accidental drop or was it a real drop? It was a, wait a minute. Okay, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and give him 2 points for that because he went for it. I think he just dropped it and he went for it again. So another 2-pointer on the bread. You guys both like bread. And last but not least for the bread is Trigger. He's been a hard win here lately, so let's see if he likes bread. Let's break it into 2 for the benefit of the doubt that he might like it and go for 2 points. Okay, We are back in business with the bread. Yay! Okay, let's see. So that means he really liked the bread. So 2 points for Trigger, 2 points almost all around except Cash. That's unfortunate. We should have had 2 points for everybody, but that's all right, you guys. Let's get into our last food for them to try to complete this taste test. So our last item of food that we have today is a pickle. I'm very excited to see what the reactions are going to be to this, if they're going to like it, if they're going to love it, if they're going to make really weird faces, but let's see. So we're starting again from this way. Start with Cash. Do you want some of this pickle? Are we starting off with a no? It seems like we're starting off with a no. Okay, Cash said no. Are you sure? He's totally sure he does not want this. But Blaze has been shocking us, so maybe Blaze will like this. I don't know, it might be too tart for them, you guys. Blaze and Cash are both saying no to our last food. Oh no, that makes me really think the mayor is definitely gonna say no.
She's sour.
What are you doing? She's like, stop giving me all this other food, give me my hay. Pickle? No pickle for June. We are striking out. Let's see if Louie likes a pickle. No? Guess that was a no. Of course, it's just our luck that the last food no one's gonna want to try. All right, Trigger, come on. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? That's probably why. It's probably too tart. He got a little taste of it. Oh, he's not a fan of the pickle. All right, you guys, so that is the extent of all of our food for our taste test challenge with the horses. And going back to my original predictions of who I thought was going to be the pickiest and the least pickiest, I don't want to remind you guys, I thought the least pickiest was going to be Trigger, and I thought the most picky was going to be Blaze. And as we know, that Blaze, in fact, was not the pickiest. But without telling anything right just yet, you guys will see in the editing process of who actually won. But I do know that he was not the least picky, because Miss June, with only 2 points for the bread, takes the cake for being the most picky. So the only girl in our barn is the most picky. Not what I was expecting, but if you chose June for the most picky, you got it right. I got it wrong. So without telling, I'm almost positive it's either between Trigger and Blaze, pulling in those last couple 2-pointers at the very end there. So we will see who's the real winner. Again, like I said, I didn't really know much if Cash was gonna have any real placing in this, and he doesn't really. He's probably in the middle here. He did like a couple things that the others didn't, and then surprisingly he wasn't a huge fan of the bread like everybody else was. And then Louie, I thought he was gonna have more of a care to a lot of these because he's a sucker for treats, but maybe it's just treats that he's a sucker for. He and Cash would probably be around the same. We'll see though. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the winners of the least pickiest and the most pickiest up now. If you guys liked today's video and want me to do more videos like this, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of these kind of videos. And of course, if a chance to my post notification shout out, today's shout out goes to all you guys. We love you, and we'll see you in the next one.